Our Colorado community is reeling from a heinous hate crime against the Jewish community in Boulder, Colorado. On Sunday, 12 Coloradans were badly injured after a suspect threw Molotov cocktails, incendiary devices, into a crowd, specifically targeting the Jewish people there, a targeted anti-Semitic attack. The 12 individuals were part of a peaceful march in Boulder that happens every week to call for the release of Israeli hostages in Gaza. The suspect has since told investigators that he planned the terrorist attack for over a year, that he specifically wanted to target the Run for Your Lives, Run for Their Lives group, this group that had been meeting every week, lobbying for the release of hostages. The bottom line, this attack was not random. It was a deliberate hate crime against the Jewish community that was planned for months. The scope of that hatred is unconscionable. These were men and women who dedicated their time to advocating for innocent hostages who have been now held in captivity for over 600 days. Most importantly, the demonstrators were motivated by a desire for peace and were operating in a peaceful fashion. Let me repeat that these men and women wanted peace. Instead, they were met with horrifying and senseless violence. The upswing in violence targeting the Jewish community needs to be condemned at every level. And now, anti-Semitism and the hate that comes with it has taken root at home in Colorado. But Colorado's not alone. Our country is still mourning the recent assassination of 2 Israeli embassy staff members who were shot as they exited an event at the Capitol Jewish Museum just a little over a week ago. And just this past April, the Pennsylvania governor's mansion was firebombed as Governor Josh Shapiro and his family celebrated Passover inside. And these are just a few of the recent and most visible anti-Semitic attacks. According to the Anti-Defamation League, anti-Semitic incidents have reached a record high since the October 7th, 2023 attack. It is absolutely unacceptable for anti-Semitism to exist in our country. And yet, the Jewish community in Colorado and the Jewish community across the United States has to live with the daily fear of targeted terrorist attacks and escalating calls for violence against the Jewish people. We need to do more to protect the Jewish community in Colorado and across the country and make sure that they feel safe in the aftermath of this horrific attack. Across the country, Jewish people are angry, they're terrified. Jewish Coloradans woke up this morning feeling unsafe to go to school, unsafe to go to work, wondering what and if there's a path forward. In 1967, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. wrote, and I quote, "The ultimate weakness of violence is it is a descending spiral, begetting the very thing it seeks to destroy. Instead of diminishing evil, it multiplies it." Colorado has always been a state that embraces difference and always will be. The answer to this violence is not to turn to the comfort of simple or black and white answers, backing into our corners and spreading more fear and more hatred. Now is the time to double down on our commitment to unity in the face of our differences. It is the only way we can guarantee safety and peace for our Jewish community and for every community. Now, what does that mean in real terms? It means fully investigating this hate crime and making sure the suspect is fully prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. It means zero tolerance for anti-Semitism in Colorado's schools, our workplaces, in our public spaces. It means taking a lesson from the 12 demonstrators who were victims in Sunday's attack. Through peaceful action, they stood up their beliefs. They supported one another and helped our country take small but meaningful steps forward. They wanted to end this descending spiral of violence. The rest of us should do as well. Thank you, Mr. President. I yield the floor.